Okay, welcome back, my powerful MBP family. Welcome back to yet another video. Yesterday, I was thinking of doing a video because about the floodings in Jamaica. I actually did a video, but it didn't have any data in it. It didn't have any meat on the bones. So last night I was up. Like emptied my bladder about 3:30, going to 4. And I spent some time there putting something together for today because I wanted to kind of connect some of the data. Because you see what's going on in Jamaica, right? We see the floodings, the floodings, the floodings. And so, paradise was once crowned by the sun, where blue skies met green hills and the sea whispered secrets. Rivers carried life, gullies were veins that breathe, and the pulse of Jamaica beat in harmony with Earth's rhythms. But now those veins swell. The rains grow fiercer. Roads cut through her heart. Houses rise where water once roamed. The island that sang in gentle rains now moans in floods. This is not just climate's doing. This is our rewriting of paradise. And it is our rewriting of paradise, guys, because we know that in older times, floods were driven largely by nature's extremes. Like we have storms, heavy seasonal rains, and traditional land use, example, it was used for agriculture. We have the forests. The island's shape, rivers, soil, and natural drainage gave some resilience. But now, with more intense development, where you have all these housing projects, another project, another one is coming in Salt Marsh, another one just finished here. Given the Chinese are coming to build theirs in this section, they are everybody building. And I'm not saying building is bad, but it's how much land they are destroying in order to build up these concrete things. Everywhere become a concrete jungle. There's no safe space anymore. And so the water has nowhere to go. More than in people, the yard flooding out people. So, the housing, the highways, the altered terrain, and now we have a weaker, and also they're building these things and they don't put any planning into it of such to think about the waste and the disposal issues. They must sell the food, everybody, there's no box food anymore. Everything in a plastic and styrofoam. Wake up. People use the something and then just throw them out there. Plastic cannot be decomposed. It can't break up. Styrofoam can't break up. Them no get rotten and go back to the soil. We used to have box food, so when rain comes, so them box and wet up, then soak when them disintegrate. Nowadays, all the gully them flood over when you look and see what come out of them. Leave a plastic bucket, plastic this, plastic that. And so, them a build up the house, them a build up the highways, them alter the terrain, them forget what they want, but them not think of them enforcing the people, them only put, them pass out the money, then get them contract, then go build, them not care. Nobody not look in depth into blueprints and see, and for ask, how you going to accommodate this? What we are going to do over this, so? When you build a road and no drain and did it for take off the water when the water go. So them just allow them to do what them do and them keep doing it and keep doing it more. And so with no plan put in place of waste and disposal issues, so the landscape become more brittle. What might once be a heavy rain in Jamaica, guys, you see it, has become a disaster because water has fewer safe routes. Water have no for run anymore. More impervious surfaces, and human structures are in harm's way. More weaker structures, the weaker structures are vulnerable. So yes, there's evidence that flooding is intensifying in frequency, severity, and consequences, in part because of human-driven changes to the land and infrastructure of Jamaica. We have to get up and understand that when you are digging down the tree, them you are cut, every corner you're looking at Jamaica is another housing scheme. Every corner. People come, and when they build, them not put nothing in a place. They say when the water come. I have to say for the scheme that I stayed in, they did have a section over to the left that when rainfall and over there was the water would run, and it over this until you look it full all the way up, because I said there was hill sections there, and so the water run and it channel off over into that little gully places. But it take a long time for soak away, and when mosquito would kill you, that's the other thing. Mosquito would kill you. So it's what it is. So we built our homes in Eden's lap. That's what we used to call Jamaica Paradise, right? Paved our whispers of the land, blocked the gullies, straightened the streams, and called that progress by our hand. That's what we call progress. When I talk about things going on in Jamaica, them say, oh, Jamaica is doing so much better. We're making so much progress. That's the progress. That's what we call progress. We laid highways across her veins, bridged her rivers in arrogance, took her hills, cleared her woods, forgot that water remembers. Rain comes, a guest long known, but finds no welcome path, no place. She wreathes in streets, she climbs the walls, she floods the dreams we dared to raise. In old times, she'd gather in rivers, run slow, seep into the soil. But now she is forced into sudden rage, slamming doors where we once toiled. It have no soil for seep into, pure concrete. So it's more forceful. It comes more forceful. That's why knocking down furniture, knocking off doors, wash out furniture out of the house. In old times, she'd gather in rivers, as I said, run slow, seep into the soil. But now she's forced into sudden rage, slamming doors where we once toiled. We are architects of her sorrow, placing homes where she must roam. Ignoring her old maps, her wisdom, we have drowned our paradise, our home. Listen, the water speaks in tongues. A message and a warning. Listen, her tears will not stay silent. We must learn again from the morning. We must learn again from the morning. We must learn all these floodings, places that never used to get flooded, because water used to just run, go on, what a business. All of a sudden, a pure flood out, pure distraught. So, not going to be long because I got to go make some copies and start my class. But let me just say this in closing. Paradise, remember your rivers. Teach us again how to let water breathe. Let us redraw our lines in humility. Restore the gullies. Heal the veins so that rain becomes blessing, not destruction. Hear what I said? We must fix things. So when we see rain, I come with glad for the rain. We must see it as a blessing and not destruction. This is a call not just to see flooding, but to see ourselves in the rising waters, to reclaim stewardship, not dominance. Let us together rebuild a paradise that flows. We need to understand. But when little me so talk, them come and them class me on me fat, me eat too much or whatever it is, and them have all sort of something to say. When the reality is staring us in the face. When the reality is staring us in the face. The lady who used to come to the house, the helper, and used to do her hair as well. She said one time when the rain come and the place flooded so bad, she said she nearly drowned in the water. Because she said her husband said him leave and said, but she said she had to stay at least. And so by the time she come out of the place and to find her way to move out, she nearly drowned. To reach up to our next section there past the William Nim school to go out, so she would have come out of the flood waters. And all of that on the highway where them build, the highway right there, sir. But I find them call the North Highway, the North Coast Highway. And that's what, all the water picture from up there just come down and people in them yard. Because there's no drainage, no nothing. So it just picture from up there and it just find its way down enough for them place. So people, we have to be wise. We can't be penny wise and pound foolish. We need to be pound wise and penny foolish. And understand that water, if you force it will cut path in a places it's not supposed to. And when that happens, it's going to create a problem. Because when opportunities come, it's going to still follow its path. And if it can't come out, it's going to go knock down when its path. Plus, it already cut more path to get through. So a whole lot more place it's going to cover. Look around and see what's going on. Some of you in Montego Bay, if rain make up your face, you're not afraid because you know you can't get out. St. Elizabeth, all the heap of getting this and that, then bring up another place. Create a heap of concrete. Concrete doesn't soak away water. So we build up a nice big house. We put on we deck top and we put on this and that. When the water coming up, now we forgot more than it just come down and not pave off in the yard and have in the driveway. So the water now soak now while all that run off on the street. It run on the street, it find its way as it go down, it pick up more and it pick up and it keep adding and it becomes worse. Common sense, people, common sense. Make it a great day by choice. Please like the video, share the video, leave your comments on the video. And I'm rushing because I have to go. But make it a great day by choice, my people. Just make it a great day by choice. Go out and just look around you and see and make your comments, connect. And let me know if you agree with me or not. Because the signs are there. The signs are there. And look at the people who are suffering. Look at them whose places are flooding out. Look at the people who are suffering the most. It never fails. This light. But at the end of the day, guys, we have to decide what it is. Where it is, how it is, why it is. And the choice is ours. We have to make the last decision. Be good to yourself regardless. You can still see Miss Beth's face. You can still hear Miss Beth's voice. Be good to yourself. And, of course, Queen G, she reached out and asked about doing going live in the evening. And I promise, as I said, I want to do a video. Not a video, but I might go live and make the stress balls. The stress balls are good. I've done them before on the channel years ago, maybe years ago. This is my 4th year on YouTube, so years ago. But I did them before. I'll do them again for those who are new. And so you just use them to put the rice in them, and it gives a good feeling. So when you do, massages the hand for you. So be good to yourselves, guys. I love you, appreciate all of you. And I pray God open doors to you and and for those who are aching this morning, that He'll touch you from the crown of your head to the sole of your feet. And understand that a lot of it has to do with us as well. We have to change how we eat. We have to change a lot of things in order. We can't just sit down and expect God to just come and do. Remember when the guy was by the water and him sit down there and I said, when Christ come and him I said, help me. And Christ said to him, you know, you never tell him, say, Lord, them wicked for not take up your bed and make you. Him say, man, get up, take up your bed and walk. And because the man believed, him had faith enough to believe it, him pick up him bed and walk. You know, faith made him whole. So we have to understand that we have to understand those pieces, and we also have to help ourselves. Change our eating habits, drink a lot of water, try to move, try to dance, do what you have to do. It's not easy sometimes, especially when there are aches and pains. It's just more comforting to want to sit. But let us not just sit, let us try. Even if you're sitting, put on the Jamaican Gospel Revival music, man. Put them on. There's one for 5 hours. Jamaica Gospel. What we just said. And I play it and just dance. Sing with it and dance and lift your spirit and just dance. Revival. Jamaica Revival Gospel Music. And there's a 5-hour one. It has, on the front of it is a cassette. Remember them old cassette tape? It's one of them, but it goes to 5 hours of singing and lively music. You just sing and dance and feel good in your body, and you bend and come up, you clap your hands, you stamp your feet, you know, do your movements. You don't have to, hackle your knee or so if it's that painful, or if your foot hurts and you can. But do your movements. For the foot, if you have pain in it, just sit down sometimes. Just sit down there or put it up on something. Just use the toes to make the alphabet. A. Just turn your foot. B. And it's just your foot. C. The ankle rotates. So it. D. They're not perfect, but you're doing it in the air. You're not doing it on any surface. You just hold up your foot there, and as you put it up on your like a stool or something, just make it, use the toe them. Or put up your whole ankle and try to, give it some movement, give it some love. The girl must sign off now, and just like the videos, guys, share them, and if you haven't subscribed as yet, subscribe to the channel and help me grow. If you can be good, be careful, walk good, do good. Love you, guys, and take care.